Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight we finish off Week 4 with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Colts of Orlando taking on the LA Chargers. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Set. Ready.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Barnett. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. You look at this Colt defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Page. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The Chargers at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Over the middle, complete. That's Barnett. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 35. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Jackson. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Okay, ball ready. Spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6. Now this taken in by Downs. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be 1st because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And Richardson completes a quick one out wide. Powering his way forward. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Ah, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up second down. You look at this Colt defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Home troops right.
Herbert just beat the play clock. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. On is the Chargers punter now. Standing just outside. Colts come after him, and they block it. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. And he will score. It's a touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And he'll find McLeod on the right side complete. So he stopped for no gain, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. Dancing to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
right. Ready.
Herbert. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. Oh, everything falling apart now. Intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Colts will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here. That could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Dragon 60. Cup 19. 70 Ranger.
From the shotgun, Richardson. That's going to be taken in by Downs. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Richardson to throw off play action. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw. Flush to his right. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Ready up.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you figure the field goal team coming on 4th. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Buffalo 18. 19 tight.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. That was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
Third and goal and still a long way from the end zone.
Trap 60.
Richardson. And this one is incomplete.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
And this one is right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Charger drive about to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. 62 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half. And I don't want to harp on it, but this defense among the bottom in the league against the run, and they show it right there.
And it doesn't matter when you get prepared for this defense, whether you're good running the ball or not. That's your plan. Run the ball against them. That's their weakness. And by the way, I think you harped on it.
I did. My bad. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
7 yards there and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go.
Up the middle they go. It's Barnett. Adafe Owe there on the tackle. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
5-9.
They run the counter. Barnett. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers get a bit closer.
Well, this had not been the greatest of first halves to this point. They've been pretty well dominated in all phases of the game, so this was an important drive just to show they can move the football and finish. And now they're on the board here on the touchdown run.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Connecting over the middle with Downs. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. That's 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Josh Downs, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. And they'll accept that penalty. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. Running free at the 45. Off to the races. Inside the 20. Touchdown, LA. A big play there as the 1st half is winding down. And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
On 1st down, Richardson. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more.
News for their offense, and if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
60 average. 60 average.
Richardson to the air on 1st down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that will do it for this 1st half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that 1st half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down.
A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice gain.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. Now it's Richardson. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Ready, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Here's Richardson to throw. Touchdown, Colts. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the 50, here's Herbert being chased out left. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Here's Herbert. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell him, got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And that will cut this lead down to 13. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Warrior 70.
Richardson looking to throw this. And he comes back with one complete. Down the left sideline. He may go. Touchdown! A great effort there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Colts are able to extend their lead. Shane Steichen, aggressive as a play caller. He's going to go for 2 here. Richardson will throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Charger drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Go, hey, go.
Right back to him on first down. And some space here. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 214 yards for him on the ground as this has been a night to remember to this point. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, Ray. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On first down, Justin Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers. Devin Duvernay, 29 yards. And the Chargers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. If you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes, he just takes off and goes, and I think that's what we just saw there.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now 2nd and 3. Now Richardson.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30.
12 yards there and a first down.
And the Colts first down.
Ready! Broncos, 19 Lions.
Looking to throw. Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ready?
The Chargers trot out their dime package, expecting a throw on 3rd down.
18 Rebels, 18 Rebels. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
Back to throw. Richardson working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Okay, break.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Operating from the gun. Richardson escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Richardson. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Josh Downs with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Colts are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey. 5-9, 5-9. Ready.
Now it's Herbert. He finds his man complete. That's Page. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
Hey, go Lion, 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 Lion. Let's go. Set.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Juju Brents.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Ready?
Quick throw completed by Richardson.
So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chargers' 37-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready?
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Come 19, come 19.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Colts are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage.
The extra point up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
Set.
The Charger drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Herbert off of play action.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
On third down, it's Barnett. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
A strong run there, and for a team and a coaching staff that says they're consistently striving for a solid running game, they love those plays.
Yeah, that one didn't net him a first down, but isn't it the type of play that you write down on your...
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Let's go.
And they will take a knee here. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for Orlando, that early momentum continues here as they move to